Shloka. If everybody can mute yourself, that would be awesome. Yeah.
बाधाकरीं भवाब्देः आधाराद्यम्बुजेषु विचरन्ति आधारीकृतकाञ्चीं बोधामृतवीचिमेव विमृशामः.
This is a very important shloka. It is one more important shloka in Arya Shatakam that combines two concepts, two seemingly different concepts. In Daivathin Kural, Mahaperiyava says, when he does puja to Chandramaulishwara, there are two types of puja for Chandramaulishwara, for Shiva. One is through Agama and another is Vaidhika. But in Matham, they only follow the Vaidika version. They don't follow the Agama version because they have some philosophical difference. Because of those differences, while doing puja to Chandramaulishwara, that is Shiva, in all the Mathams, they follow the Vaidhika version, but not the Shivagama versions. But when they are doing puja to Ambal, that is Tripura Sundari, in our mat, in Kanchi mat, it's Tripura Sundari. In other mats, in Sringeri, it could be Sharada Devi. But in all the mats, it is Tripura Sundari. They do puja to Sri Chakra. Even for Ambal, there are two modes of worship. One is Vaidhika. Vaidhika is always there. And Ambal, there is another version called as Sri Vidya mode of worship. So for Parameshwara, there are two types of worships. One is Vaidhika and another is Agama. And in the mats, they follow the Vaidhika worship. But for Ambal Tripura Sundari, when they do puja on Sri Chakra, again, there are two modes of worship, Vaidhika and Sri Vidya Tantra. But in all the mathas, they follow the Sri Vidya mode of worship for Ambal. And Periyava explains why they follow Sri Vidya modes of worship. He says the Sri Vidya philosophy is very, very, very close to the Advaita philosophy that Adi Shankaracharya has propagated. And that is why, while doing puja to Ambal in Sri Chakra, they have no philosophical problems. They have no philosophical issues in doing puja to Ambal through the Sri Vidya mode of worship. And why? Because what does Advaita say? Advaita says, Jnana Devatu Kaivalyam. There is one Brahman, and that Brahman has to be known. You are that Brahman, and when you know that, you become a Mukta Purusha. Jnanad evatu kaivalyam. And what does Sri Vidya say? He says, even in this shloka, Badha Karim Bhavabdehe. What is meant by Badha Karim Bhavabdehe? Bhava means samsara. Bhavabdhehe means the samsara sagara. And Ambal, Badha Karim Bhavabdehe. Ambal destroys the samsara sagara in what, in how? Bodhamrita vichimeva vimrushamaha. Bodha means jnanam. As jnanaswarupam, Ambal destroys the samsara, the ocean of samsara, which is exactly what Adi Shankara says in Advaita philosophy. Tvattvamasi, tat tvam asi. You are that Brahma. Nanyah pantha ayanaya vidyate. Other than knowing that you are Brahma, there is no other way to attain moksha. There is no other way to cross the ocean of samsara. And Sri Vidya is very, 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 very close to the Advaita philosophy. So the first line, Bhada Karim Bhavabdehe, and the last line, Bodhamrita Vichimeva Vimrashamaha, it all refers to the Advaita philosophy. And the middle two lines, Adaradyambujeshu Vicharantim, Adari Krita Kanchim, that refers to the Sri Vidya philosophy. What does Sri Vidya philosophy say? There are several aspects of Sri Vidya, and one of those aspects, in fact, the most important aspect of Sri Vidya worship is to worship Ambal in our chakras. We all have heard about chakras. Sahasrara chakra is there, Agnya chakra is there, Vishuddhi chakra is there, Manipuraka chakra is there, Swadhisthana chakra is there, Mooladhara chakra is there. We have all the chakras. We have 6 chakras plus the Sahasrara chakra. So 7 chakras are there. There are many chakras in the bodies, but 7 chakras are the 6 plus 1 chakras are the Pradhana chakra, and Ambal has to be worshipped on all those chakras. In Saundarya Lahari, Acharya from Shloka number, I think the 36 or 35, he goes on describing how to worship Ambal in different chakras. And he says, Ambal is present in the Mooladhara chakra as Kundalini Shakti. And in each chakras, Ambal takes different forms. And even in Lalita Sahasranama, starting from Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya Raktavarna Trilochana Khatvangadi Praharana Vadanaika Samanvita Payasanna Priya Twaksta Pashuloka Bhayankari Amritadi Mahashakti Samvrita Dhakinishwari. From that shloka, Lalita Sahasranama says how is Ambal is present in each and every chakra. And then it says Agnya Chakrabja Nilaya Shuklavarna Shadanana Hamsa the Mukhya Shakti Samanvita Haridrannaika Rasika Hakini Rupadarini. And then finally Sahasradala Padmasta Sarvavarnopashobhita Sarvayudhadara Shukla Samsthita Sarvatomuki Sarvaudana Prita Chitta Yakinyamba Swarupini. For each and every chakra, how many faces Ambal has got, what is the color of Ambal to be meditated on that chakra, and what is the Ayudham, what are the weapons that chakra Ambal is having, and what is the name of Ambal in that chakra, and what aspect of the body that Ambal presides over from that chakra. All those informations is present in Lalita Sahasranamam, and that forms a very integral part of Sri Vidya, because finally Lalita Sahasranamam itself says Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha. Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha. When we do puja to Ambal in any external objects of worship like a Sri Chakra or a Pratima, it is very, very difficult to attain Ambal through that method. We have to get into Sri Vidya mode of worship through worship of an external object. But we cannot stop with that. Once we gain certain sadhana, we have to go to the internal mode of worship, that is worshipping Ambal in our own body. Deho Navarandhra Swarupam, says Bhavanopanishad. Our whole body is Sri Chakra, and all the avaranas that are present in the Sri Chakra is present in our body. There is an Upanishad called as Bhavana Upanishad, which explains all those things. What is the chakra that corresponds to what aspects in our body? So this shloka synthesizes the two seemingly different philosophies, that is Advaita and Sri Vidya, into one, and it says both the ending, the result goal, the final goal of both the philosophies is similar. So we have to begin somewhere. There always has to be a starting point. You start worshipping Ambal, and Ambal as Jnana Swarupi, Jnana Prasunambika, Shiva Jnana Pradayini. All those namas Ambal have, and Ambal will give you jnanam to attain Advaita, to attain moksha. So that is why in this shloka, the outer two things, that is Bhadakarim Bhavabde and Bodhamrita Vichimeva Vimrushamaha, refers to Advaita, and the inner aspect, Adaradhyam Bhujeshu Vicharantim Adarikrita Kanchim, refers to Sri Vidya Jnana. It is a beautiful shloka. The more we meditate upon the shloka, the more beautiful, the whole beauty of the shloka cannot be explained in just 5 minutes, but I have made an attempt on it. Badhakarim bhavabdhehe आदाराध्यं भुजेषु विचरन्ति आधारीकृतकाञ्चीं बोधामृतवीचिमेव विमृशामः. I should have, there should be a recording where I explain all the namas in Lalita Sahasranama, from Vishuddhi Chakranlaya, Raktavarna, Trilochana to Sahasrara in English. So Priya Shankar Mami, if you can post those meanings into this group, that will be awesome, so that everybody can enjoy those namas as well. So with this, we will finish today's class. I have one announcement to make. From day after tomorrow, today is Monday, from Wednesday, Margari